Are you getting ready to sell your house in Kitchener-Waterloo while you're living in it and have no idea where to start? Well, you're in luck. In this video, I will share an easy week-by-week breakdown of what you can do to help get your home seen and sold fast without leaving money on the table so that you can sit back and sip that wine in celebration instead of stress. Stick around until the end to see why by week 4, you won't even believe you're in the same house. Firstly, let me just start off by saying that the work you put into preparing your home to list can translate directly into a higher purchase price and fewer days on the market. I mean, if you had the choice to put up with fewer showings and more money in your pocket, wouldn't you take it? Damn straight you would. You want your home to appeal and be seen by the masses. So your ultimate goal is to provide a clean, open, and bright living space that potential buyers will be able to envision themselves living in. But how do you do that, you ask? Don't you worry. I'm going to walk you through what to do to show your house in the best possible light. I've even gone that extra mile to put this all on paper for you in the form of a checklist so that you can feel organized and accomplished as you go along. Okay, so we're going to get real personal here right off the bat by talking about your stuff. Let's dive into all of your things. Realistically, at the end of all of this, you're going to be moving, right? So we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone here to set you up for success in both your selling and buying journeys. Week 1, we're going to start off by categorizing your belongings into 3 categories. 1, the things you need to keep and have accessible to you while your home is on the market, obviously. 2, the things you want to keep and bring to the next house but can be packed away now. And 3, the things you don't need and can either donate, sell, or just plain get rid of at the old dumpy dump. Reduce, reuse, or recycle. And remember, this strategy applies to the outside of your home as well. Leave no corner untouched. Okay, next. If you don't have one already, you're going to want to start thinking about interviewing realtors. A good rule to follow is the rule of 3. Set up interviews with 3 realtors in your area so that you get to know them. Listen to what they have to offer and make a decision that feels comfortable to you. This person is going to be with you throughout this journey, and you're likely going to lean on them to help you find your new home too. So it's important that you can relate, trust, and form a solid relationship with them. If you're in the Kitchener-Waterloo area or looking to relocate here, you could always consider having a combo with me. Just saying. And now we've reached the end of week 1, where you're going to come up with a plan to store all of those items from your second category. Remember, the things you want to keep that can be packed now? You'll either rent a storage unit or look to family and friends to see if they will let you temporarily store these things at their place. And side note, if you have a big storage space or furnace room in your home, it's okay to keep things there, but you're going to want to make it as decluttered and as organized as you possibly can for buyers walking through. And by this, I mean absolutely don't pile stuff up into junk mountain so that they are unable to properly see the space. On to week 2. So by now you've got things in their designated categories and piles. You've come up with a plan for your next steps, and you're now ready to rock and roll with packing things away. Get some totes, boxes, or whatever you prefer to start consolidating. Don't overwhelm yourself at this stage. To make it easy, assign each day of the week to a different area of your home. So for example, day 1, the kitchen, day 2, the bedrooms, day 3, the basement, day 4, the garage, and so on. Once you have everything all packed up and ready to go from each area, you're going to move them to the storage solution that you arranged in week 1. After that, you'll have your leftovers, the items you want to donate and sell. I recommend taking your donations to your local thrift shop, shelters, or to family members or friends who you think could use them. For selling, Facebook Marketplace is always my top choice. You will have noticed by now that that was a lot of work. I've been there too. I totally get it. But guess what? You did it! You've literally just about prepped your house to sell in only 2 weeks, and you've decluttered your whole life while you're at it. I am so proud of you. You deserve a bevy or 2. Week 3, here we go. Time to make repairs. Your house is now feeling much more accessible and open, so now you will do a walkthrough to check for things that need to be fixed or given a little facelift. This could be things like broken cabinet doors, loose hardware, leaky faucets, outdated light fixtures, a paint refresh, or on the outside, things like roof or eaves trough repairs, to name a few. I will talk more in depth about what renovations to focus on that will bring the most value to your sale in a later video. You're going to make a list of all of these items and either fix them yourself if you're able or get a handyman in to help. Lucky for you, you can use our renovation company, Ryder Renovations, to your advantage here. You may not think that you need to do any of these things, but trust me when I say they make a huge difference. You're going to be a buyer soon yourself, so think of the things you would look for and appreciate when you're walking through someone else's home, and then use that mindset to help you make your list. Next, you'll remember in week 1 that you interviewed some realtors. Now is the time to pick one if you haven't done so already. You'll want to get them back in to see your home this week. If you stuck to the decluttering and storage plan from weeks 1 and 2, I can promise you they're going to be so impressed. Now that they will have a better feel of each space within your home, you can look to them and their stager to give you advice on further tricks to make your home show even better. Lastly, at the end of week 3, you'll start to plan for showings and open houses. Lean on your realtor for this one, especially if you have kids, dogs, a funky work schedule, or you work from home. They will make suggestions to create a plan that works for you. Week 4, the home stretch. Your realtor would have planned to schedule a photographer to come in this week to take photos of your home looking its very best. So now is the time to add that sparkle. The beginning of this week will be all about a deep clean and curb appeal. If you're feeling up to it, you can tackle all of this yourself, or most realtors will have professional cleaners as part of their team and landscapers they can suggest to you. Last but not least, you will review the listing information and sign off on it before it goes live for all to see. All right, now that you know how to whip your house into shape for sale fast, you'll want to understand what could happen if you sell your home before you buy in KW. In my next video, we will get down to the risky business of both so that you avoid making a catastrophic mistake. In the meantime, if you've got any questions about the things we talked about in this video, or you want to have a more in-depth conversation about them, reach out to me at any time. I hope you all find a little sunshine in your day today.